What's up, Sonny? How are you this morning? Why is your avatar not showing up? Don't you be patting me. What's up, Marcus? Surprised to see you here. Thought you'd be starting your own stream. Whoops, I forgot to change this. Or is that what you're about to do? Is it too loud? The title card. It is. Be kind. Wait, what? Ah, jeez. I don't know why that does that sometimes. That's weird. Yeah. Someone go bug Cyclone to get in here. And this is his game he suggested. No, don't spam at him. Just type it in general. Cyclone, we're waiting on you, but don't at him. I don't want you bugging him like that. What's up, Vlad? Thank you for joining. Excuse me. Bug him, then listen in to what he says. I was talking to family, and my mother was saying, you know, if you posted on places like Facebook, I would have like a lot more people watching. I'm like, well, that's the whole point of me doing this isn't to get viewers. It's to find people like you guys who enjoy doing like chill streams and hanging out and stuff. Also, it's Facebook. No one uses Facebook anymore. Well, I don't. Facebook, you make grandmas. You know, you're probably right, yeah. Probably get grandmas. Oh, yeah. I don't doubt that. That's why I'm trying to post within the social group I'm currently in. So I would love to see grandmas play FNAF. Did you see the one where they played Dead Space? Grandmothers playing Dead Space? They did that one commercial. It was hilarious. I would recommend it. It's hilarious. So while we're waiting for Cyclone to get in, and I know when he'll be in because I'll see a giant Wailord appear on screen. Yeah, your mom hates... I thought it was grandma's, but your mom's hates Dead Space. But, God, I love Dead Space. Dead Space is such a good series. The only problem was the third one sucked ass. But anyway. Alright. What was I saying? I was saying something else. You're on the way home. Oh, fun. I've never played the first... I've played the first one a bit. But it is so weird that I just... It's kind of like you need a second player because the AI kind of stinks. But at the same time, it takes away from what the story was to a point. It kind of gives it a finish. But then apparently it added a DLC I never played. But everyone says it ruined the ending. So I kind of just stayed away from it. I should go back to that. Maybe I'll do that on stream. And I'll go through each one on stream. But I mean, when you go from shooting aliens in the first one and the second one, and then move on to shooting people in the third one, it just, yeah, it's just a generic shooter. Oh, I don't know. I barely looked at the Steam page. Cyclone used up points and recommended it, so I bought it, and here we are. As far as I think I know, it's kind of like Papers, Please. Also, Star is here. Hi, Star. Or iDisruptive. Yeah, it's on a need-to-know basis. Oh yeah. Before we begin, I wanted to let you guys know Tomorrow, I will not be streaming on Twitch. But I will be streaming. What I'm going to do... no. Trust me, you guys do not want to see an OnlyFans from me. No, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be streaming to a site called Picardo. I know it's not going to be everyone's cup of tea. Not everyone's going to enjoy it because what I want to do, and it's something I've been wanting to do, but I haven't had the inspiration. I've been wanting to draw, but I feel overwhelmed with work and streaming with you guys. It's not like a bad thing. That I don't feel like I have all that much time to really work on a piece of art. So if you guys will join me, I want to just test it out. Put my toe in the water. I'm going to stream a Picardo. It will require, an art stream. I will not stream art on Twitch. And there's a reason for that. Oh, yeah. The thing is that Picardo, you have to really sign up for it. Exactly. Not safe for work. Art is not TOS acceptable. Picardo is strictly an artist website, meaning any type of art, as long as it's, nothing, underage stuff and stuff like that. But yeah. That stuff can get you banned anywhere. But if we do that, there might be boobies. What's up, KJ? The only issue is that stream avatars will not be involved because stream avatars does not work on Picardo. I'm pretty decent. We're just waiting on Cyclone. Yes, titties. Boobies. I have a picture in mind that requires tits. But, I don't know. I can see it in my mind what I want to draw, but I always like getting into it. Yeah, badonka hunks. Badonka honkas. Badonka honkas. What was one of the terms? Badonka haroos. Massive Tabaka honkaroos. Yeah. This shit. Well, anyway, moving. I'm gonna go Gongus. I love that video, by the way. Anyway, moving on. Apart from that, yes, it's just something I want to test the waters with. I don't think it's going to be very popular. A lot of people. It'll be boring. You joined at the best part. Yes, you did. A lot of people probably will find it boring. You might not even be staying for the entire thing. It's the problem. And, it's something that's fine. I don't mind if you guys end up staying or not. I wanted to tell you guys, and I want to test the waters, see if you guys enjoy it or not. Honestly, watching the process of drawing go from beginning to end is pretty exciting. Also, on Picardo, I recommend giving the site a look through. You underestimate my boredom. You know what? Probably true. But do you guys know who the creator of Two Kinds is? Have you guys heard of Two Kinds? You just flop on your face. Two Kinds is a webcomic. I'm going to message. What is wrong with my fingers? Oh, Cyclone. But yeah. There's Cyclone. Finally. Oh, thank you for the posture check, Cyclone. Took your time to get here. He's playing Ka. I'm winning Ka, like always. The hell is Cards Against Humanity, right? So I haven't played this. I was waiting to do this. But Cyclone, I was wanting to. I was telling chat that I was wanting to do an art stream, but not on Twitch, but on Picardo. But anyway, interesting. Name 6. Why do they look so frazzled? Definitely seems pretty minimal. So much hearts. Sorry, that makes me laugh because you're a teen still, baby. Oh, I see. Okay. Oh, here we go. Joel. What? No fat last name Fox? Oh, game literally unplayable. Or enter name below. Ooh. There we go. Joel Fox. No, we'll do Corbin Fox. Oof. Just rolls out the tongue. How is everyone? 2018. September 30th, 2018. Kanapa, a malicious computer worm is created. ARM enters the supposedly impenetrable networks of 3 new digital nuclear power plants in New Jersey, Michigan, and California. Reactor coolant pumps overheat and explode in all 3 plants. All 3 reactor cores begin meltdown. 3.5 million people are completely evacuated from the affected areas. The president declares a nationwide state of emergency. Still, no terrorist group has claimed responsibility for the attack. Lengthy investigations have revealed no traces of those responsible. In a speech, the president publicly berates the intelligence community for its lack of progress. Finally, someone claims responsibility for the death. The encrypted video appears online from a figure called Cloud Dweller. It is traced and quickly dismissed as a hoax. Public anger surges at a rally. No suspects in the Grey Day attacks have been identified, let alone caught. A bill is drafted to create a new intelligence agency better equipped to deal with versatile threats. Well, I mean, okay, fine. The bill, known as the Liberty Act, passes unanimously. The new agency is founded. It is known as the Department of Liberty. Need to know. Actually, I do. That was an interesting opening. You are about to begin a job interview for the Department of Statistics. Oh my God, we're in Florida. Oh well, this is a terrible, terrible sign. Terrible sign, or so you think. Monday. Corbin Fox. Hi, I'm here for the interview. I am aware I'm Noel Sharp, the region manager here at the Bureau of Statistics. Oh, pleasure to meet you. You have a spot on your shirt. Let's get down to business. Why did you apply for a job here? Oh, as a recent graduate, I'm looking to jump into the workforce, or I guess I like what you do here. I really want to make a difference in my community. I don't know. God, my phone is terrible looking. Why does he look dead? Yeah, I guess we'll pick graduate because he's so freaking tired. Why does she look kind of dead too? Try to get a new one. Oh, great. You are Florida man. I really want to make a difference. Yeah, sure. Very inspiring. And what do you hope to achieve here? Helping people, all that kind of thing. Be a valuable member of the team. Or I want to make a major contribution into the Bureau. All nuclear plant closes. Interesting. Helping get back, or helping people, all that kind of thing. I see. And why do you think we chose to interview you? I'm sorry? I'm asking what you think of all the people you're sitting in front of us right now. Because I'm right for the job? Am I? It's a trick question, kid. To make you doubt yourself. Mind game stuff. Thank you for your input, Frank. Academically, you're great. But that isn't enough here. We need to know who you really are. Who you really are. And how will you do that? We're going to give you a simple psychological test. You'll encounter profiles of several hypothetical individuals and decide whether or not they are dangerous. There are no right or wrong answers. Are you ready? There's a Lurpy. Here we are at the Department of Statistics. Good luck with your interview. Corbin Fox. Authenticate. Open a suspect on the mat to begin. You can click and... Oh, interesting. Oof. Hold on. Who's the best Fox, Corbin? Who do you think? Obviously you. Oh, thank you, Shoto. But you're a Florida man. Why does he look dead? How are you doing today, Lummox? Better be doing good. I am doing absolutely terrible. No, I'm fine. I got off of work and I'm just ready to get through today. I got apparently I got a cookout with the family today around 1. So, apart from that, I'll try to stay up as much as I can through that before coming down and going to bed. Also, I guess I'll make note of it here. It's just kind of loud. Hold on. Turn that down a bit. Since it's just music, we don't need a whole lot of loud. I play Minecraft sometimes. A solid 7 viewers. It's all good. Well, Major's here. What's up, Major? But anyway, I also took that drink. I'm gonna try to do evening streams as well for people who can't make it to morning streams. I don't know how well that's gonna actually work. But I was playing Red Dead Redemption 2 and KJ was there for it before he went to sleep. It was an interesting stream. Cyclone caught the end of it, I think. Alright, so I have... basically 12 hours from now at the earliest. I like smaller streamers. Then you can talk to them without paying a lot of money. You even have the chance of them missing your dono. Same. Yeah. What? Yeah, well, I had that experience with Jacksepticeye. But, yeah. I don't think that's something that can really be helped. I'll definitely do what I can to... I doubt I'll ever get that big, but... You never know. Browsing history. Assemble your own explode. Yeah, that's definitely dangerous. That's 12 for me. I can do then. Oof. Well, it's really just something. I mean, every video I do, I'll post on my YouTube channel, and that's just more of a VOD storage because I don't publish the ones on Twitch. It seems like it just seems like more of a situation. I want it to be available to everyone, but I don't know if I can choose to do that for my people. So I figured we'll just the VOD storage, right? Okay, so we have anti-G8 rally, vandalize FCC property, or frequently look like a representative, opposed to federal taxation, join the fight for net neutrality. That's nice. Uncovered CIA files. Opinion, broken system needs to be broken up. I don't really... Well, I don't really think he's dangerous. Immigration lawyer. Oh, did I not? Alright, well, hold on. Give me a moment then. Well, it's not like I go around saying, hey, this is my YouTube channel. Oh, it's fine, Shoto. Thank you for dropping by at least. But yeah, that's the YouTube channel there. No problem. Thank you for joining me, Shoto. Have a good day or night. I appreciate you. Bye. Not to mention, I want to see. I have trouble uploading the 12-hour stream I was doing. I might have to download that video and cut it in half to make it more accessible. Because it just does not want to load at because it like cut off at an hour and 6 minutes, and the rest of it is just wanting to upload, but it just doesn't want to upload, so I'll probably have to do that later. Let me I'll do that later. Anyway, but yeah, you can find all the VODs I did for quite a while. I don't think I've missed one. They tend to expire. So I, instead of publishing them on my Twitch, I just shove them there. But anyway, I don't think he's dangerous. Andrea Leah. Unemployed. Son suffers from chronic illness. Let go from teaching the position. This music is annoying. Oh, wait, no, I didn't want to sign out. Shit. I didn't know about this. That's fine. Let's go. You got a 16 sub now. That's fine. I'm not really worried about my YouTube channel. If I remember correctly, he was not dangerous. I hate to say it to make him not dangerous. Gabrielle Grayson, Liberty Clerk, Sports Phoenix Suns, plays in folk metal band, semi-professional Twitch streamer. Hey, wrestling obsessed. Near main search, empty warehouses, how to make a Molotov cocktail, your cart. Black ball, yeah, that's dangerous situations there. So he has struggling to control anger problems, history of domestic violence, supports known hate groups. Cousin disappeared 4 years ago. How to make your own. Oh, we know! That's not what I wanted to do. Should be fine, right? No. Let's pretend that didn't happen. Hopefully. No, go ahead. I don't really care. I actually posted that day shift at Freddy's video, and I haven't been flagged or anything, which I find kind of funny. Because for like a few moments, it does show a dildo. I think that one was posted. Or is that the 12-hour stream I'm trying to post? Let me see. Yeah, through no fault of my own. Yeah, I believe it was Spooks, but shooting first. Like a majority of my YouTube videos are all copyrighted claim anyway. So it's annoying. But yeah. You don't have to hold back, it's fine. Well, no, it's not. It's a cloth. You soak the cloth by turning the bottle upside down, then you light it. You don't really need to be a brain surgeon to figure that one out. Not dangerous. Mark Boner. Mark Boner. All right. Dangerous. Jason Barry, retired. Decorated Air Force veteran. Debilitating leg injury. No living family. Allergic to drugs. Rousing history. Ways of dealing with loneliness. Oh, no, not dangerous. Hey, but you have been banned by Twitch. To be fair, even making a, but yeah, I'm just an idiot. Google. Gabriel Grayson. She looks very surprised in this picture. Oh, look, how to make a Molotov cocktail. You are dangerous. Andre Lay. Sudden service recording illness and guarantee position volunteer treating out local libraries, local card to service loan. Financial advice, jewelry stores. Most effective shotguns. Ooh. Should I go play Phasmo alone? Maybe. I don't know. Is that it? Almost. Just one more task. Which of those people do you believe is the most dangerous? Most likely Case the woman in debt. And what makes you say that? I felt bad about it, but definitely looks like she's going to commit a crime. I see. Thank you. We'll be in touch. Out of curiosity, why didn't you pick the potential burglar with money problems? She's a good person. I mean, she reached the kids. I don't believe she'll actually try to rob anywhere. Well spotted. I like you, kid. You know, I didn't realize minor government jobs usually conducted psych tests at the interview stage. No, I usually don't. Full disclosure, what is this place? Just a boring old government department like any other. I do have a piece of advice for you, though. Something you should take into consideration since you're a good kid. What's that? Think very, very hard about coming back. Catch you around, Corbin. He just disappeared! Oh my god, they were holograms! Let's see, 2 new emails. Hi, Corbin. I hope this email finds you well. The Department of Statistics recognizes that your interview is successful and offer you a 4-week trial position. If your trial is successful, we will offer you full-time employment. Oh, look at that. Oh, look, Ava Fox. Hi, Mom. Oh, good. So you got up in time. She did. Thanks for the vote of confidence. Nothing wrong with checking. I hope you wore something nice. Did you use that iron we got you? I may have dropped it. Oh, Corbin. Anyway, sure, the interview went splendidly. It went terrifically. I'm pretty sure I've already got the job. Oh, honey, that's great news. Anyway, well, this is my stop. Gotta go. All right, sweetie. Talk to you soon. Also, Phasmophobia. Is there any decent updates for that now? Anyway. From Elise Fox. So it's my sister? So I'm guessing mom auto raised your anxiety 1,000%. You know it. How do you not cut your finger on this phone? Don't sweat it. She still does with me, and I'm like 50 miles away. She means well, you know? Hey, at least since you moved out, you don't got the dreaded wake-up routine. How can I forget? Daylight shouldn't exist before 6 a.m. They changed a few things, have they? Chill, though. I know you're gonna get this job. Thanks, I hope so. At least Fox is now offline. Shut up. I hate apps that do that. Dogecoin value plummets. That's funny. Clearance level 10. Ooh. Hold Veed Tice. Hear C be silent. From Garrett Pataki. Hey, good luck today, buddy. I appreciate it. He looks like a skeleton. You just gotta send it. Hey, I'm Gordo. You're on trial too? I'm Corbin. Yeah, sure am. The interview was pretty weird though, especially for the Bureau of Statistics. Bureau of Statistics? Oh man, sounds like you're in for a surprise. Howdy. My name is Peeper, and I'm the resident artificial intelligence here. I have loads of tasks, but today I'm your guide. Yippee! First things first, it's not the Department of Statistics. You're in the Department of Liberty. Ta-da! Sorry about the ruse, buddy. We're keeping our profile low here and studying Sarasota since we're not officially operational for another month. So keep it under your hat. Well, since you're a trial employee here, your role will be to find potential threats and pass them on to the higher-ups. Exciting, right? You got clearance level 10 access to our codex-based database. Welcome to the family. Well, this is actually really interesting. It's got like a modern day kind of... Because I loved playing Orwell. That was a fun one. Day 0. Identify visits to suspicious websites or days... Okay, fine. And these to times become necessary to watch our citizens much more closely. As an employee here, your job is to analyze the suspects we send you. Yeah, I've already... That's the thing I've already seen. So, from the time I last played, it hasn't really changed. Click to have a look. A few rules. Rules are what define a suspect is guilty or innocent, suspicious or harmless. Each assignment's rules will be different. Be sure to check them. For any suspicious assignment, click the bottom of the panel to view the briefing again. Let you know what you're looking for, you'll need some suspects. Click this to start the assignment and then find suspects on the codex map. Okay. Now open Roger Roden from the list on the map by dragging the scrolling list if needed. Roger Roden. Oh wait, no, wrong one. This isn't Roger Roden. Wait, no, hold on. No, hold on. I need Roger Rodin. Now let's look for anything suspicious. Well, thank you, Shadow, I guess. That's fun. But you can open this either by clicking the tools icon or by right-clicking. Each tool does something different. For example, Black Sheep will flag any evidence you select. Each assignment rule will tell you which tool you need to use with it. Alright, now you need Black Sheep, so right-click and select it. Use... What? Oh. If you see evidence that violates rule, use Black Sheep on it. Okay. G. Barker. As it's clear on so you only find a maximum one piece of suspicious evidence on any suspect. That means you're ready to make a decision and use your powers. Click the powers button to open the powers interface. You wish to make. Should the suspect be ignored, or you want to flag them for your superiors? Flag. Eat a taco later in the day. If you cannot find anything, you use the ignore power. Have a go and use a power. Identifies celebrities, resentful towards different cultures, believes in magic, ignores positivity. Revelations. Little gun auction, cornfritter's recipe. Code 45. V. Ramirez. S. Nobua. G. Barker. Upgrade to Miles. I don't know what it means by power. Oh, powers. Once you find suspicious evidence, you can make a judgment on the suspect. To decide their guilt or innocence, click the powers button on the bottom left of a suspect card. This will bring up your powers for that suspect. You now decide their fate. Okay. Klaus Schultz. Why don't you have a face cam? Because I'm ugly. That's why. Because you don't mod enough. Yeah, Shadow, you are supposed to be a mod for me. But I tend not to really bring that up. No, I don't like showing my face. It's ugly. I'm terrible looking. Ignore. Garrett Pataki. Both aren't such dementia. I don't know. Let's pour and then deletes it. It doesn't have a phone, I guess. Hydrochloric acid. Make a Garfield lasagna at the bottom of Tokyo. Nothing. Interesting. I'm insulted that you would lie to me. I have proof that you're ugly. Yeah, I know. Ugly. See? Even you agree about it, huh? Well, there's that one. Revelations or code 45. Nothing. Flag. Oh, it's a typo. Sure. Gives everyone a pet name. Often threatens to quit job. Never has. Hates carrying coins. Ceases when anxious. Cash code 45. No. V. Ramirez. S. Obua. G. Barker. Ignore. Alright, your typo. Anytime, please see my report attached. Thanks. C. Fox. Submit analysis. Ooh. Oh, it's just suspicious evidence found. 3 of 3. Appropriate decision. 6 of 6. Keep up the good work. Review suspects. Correct. Power. +2. Ooh. No evidence missed. I've never seen a new one that I need to mod, and if Lummox would ask me to do something, I would. Be the highest bit donator? No, you don't have to do that. And Shoto, you're fine. You don't have to. But usually, you're not really here that often to really warrant you being a mod anyway. You stole that from me, bitch. Whoa. I'm fine with number 3. Roger Roden. Correct. Missed power. Correct powers. Correct power. Correct power. Correct power. Finish review. Compliance. End session. Hell of a first day, huh? And finding out that I'm working for the Department of Liberty? Just a little weird. Well, my cousin got hired at the Clearwater branch, and I heard it only gets weirder from here. Something wrong, Fox? It's just one of the profiles belongs to a friend, Gorit Potaki. Congratulations, are you getting squeamish? Well, not squeamish, exactly. We're in the business of awkward secrets and uncomfortable truths, Fox. If you're struggling to face these on day 1, this job might be a little much for you. Is it too much for you? No, Chief. See that you avoid any more issues. You're here for our country. You're also on trial, so I'll be watching you closely. Ooh, I got $100. Time to head home. Instabuy. Ooh. An Air phone? A better phone? Heck yes. Buy now. Success. Oh. Income, expenses. Well, I'm in the hole, $175. Oh, weekends is a wish-wash for me, though. I don't actually know if I do that. Better get ready for work. April 16th, Tuesday. Yay, a new phone. Everyone, we have some VIPs visitors from Washington today. Calvin Prince. I'm sure they've heard the name. And I believe you know Frank Talby. Morning, everyone. I enjoy having an excuse to come down to Florida. With this sun, I think I might just stay. There are two newly established branches. How are we doing, Frank? Not well. The Albuquerque team is light years ahead. I see. I'm sorry you think so. Of course, all these regional shacks pale against the DC headquarters. You'll have to forgive Calvin. He's been grouchy since he discovered the department had only paid for a 4-star hotel. Besides, I disagree. Perceptiveness is the most valuable asset for an agent, and it's everywhere here. Well, I'm sure any agent here could give you a run for your money. How about a wager? I'm listening. If Fox here can outperform you in an assignment, you can swap from my suite at the plaza. That's a lot of pressure. Well, it's been a while since I did grub work like this. If I didn't know better, I'd say you sounded worried. All right, you're on, Talby. Do me proud, kid. I'll value my hot tub. Ah, great, wonderful. I hate this. Being put on the spot like this. But this is super interesting. I might play this in my own time. New evidence access. Personal network. Program Nahumi. A sample of a user's personal identity network calculated by artificial intelligence. Okay. New power alerts. Black sheep suspicion required. Makes suspect is guilty or a potential risk and is referred to agents at a higher clearance level. Interesting. Find cures and he's faster than Calvin Prince. What's going on? Go back. Okay. Begin. Schwab's. Pull that up. Alright, so we have Isil. Diacosta. Let's see. Are those search terms? I'm not sure. The index. You lost your horse in Red Dead Redemption 2. Fun. Anyway, alert. So we have Al-Shabaab, Kohan Chai. We have A. Phelps, D. Acosta, and D. Tran. Nope, you're fine. Ooh. Personal network. C. Tran. I Tran. B. Nugan. C. Fan. How to not procrastinate every MASH episode ranked. News games. Alert. So you have Citrane, no. Acosta, no. Okay, is this evidence alien life? Isile, no. Conchai. No, I think you're fine. Personal network. A. Phelps. C. Tran. D. Acosta. I think you're safe. Gabriel, Shirley, Steve Van Royen, Farah, you're safe. So we have El Shabab. Nope. Isile, no. Nope. R. Rojas. The Acosta. Chang Wang. Let's see. A. Phelps. No, those are fine. I still training video. Submit. Evidence incorrectly marked. Shit. Appropriate decision 6 of 8. Oh, I guess I made the mistake on that one. Apparently, I made the mistake on 2 of them. Shit. Alright. Chilling with Lummox till I sleep. Oh, thank you. End session. See? No sweat at all. I'll take that key card now, Talby. Not so fast, Calvin. You were definitely quicker, but let's see here. You made 1, 2, 3, so many errors. I realize the temptation of a king-size bed is strong, but these are real people. Mistakes matter. Oh, please, you're telling me whatever your name is did any better? Much. In fact, I think you could learn a thing or two. From this hayseed? Congratulations, Corbin. I'm sure Calvin here won't forget you now. We'll see. Time to head to bed. From Steve Fox. Oh, I guess that's my dad. Oh, God, he's ugly. You want to tell me you might be interested in a job with my company? How about I book you in for next week? Oh, Uncle Steve. I don't see that's necessary, Uncle Steve. I gotta look out for family in need, you know? So I'll book you in. See you then, Chief. No, you idiot. I swear. Anyway, I got $100 at least. Hey, Corbin, how's the new job? It's been okay so far. Still on trial, right? I know it's not really your area. I'm adaptable. You know that, Dad. It's okay. You can leave if you're not comfortable. Maybe you could talk to your uncle. Just in case. I'll see, Dad. We're thinking about it anyway. Night, kiddo. Huh. Good thing I'm not in the game. Oh, yeah. Definitely. Why did they want search history getting out? From Frank Talby. I see you stayed after all. Good work today. You're a natural. I don't already have his number. All right, then. Oh, interesting. All right, so I think it's been an hour and 7. I want to move on to something else. We'll come back. I think we'll come back to this one at some point. This is interesting. I'm rather you're enjoying this one. Stretch session. We'll come back to this. Thank you, Cyclone, for recommending that. It's really cool. I'm rather enjoying myself with it. I had something else planned, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to play this on Twitch. Well, I mean, that's for every game with that kind of genre. But we'll see. There is a version of it that is. This game is interesting if you know what it is. Play Nico Para with DLC? No. That's fine. I'm gonna play Cloud Meadow. How many of you have heard of Cloud Meadow? Tons of lewd. Well, I mean, maybe cat nude. I have not. Cloud Meadow is kind of like if Stardew Valley had its own artistic style behind it. Too many volumes. Naked Pro, yeah, basically. To Cloverton. It's a beta. There, choose which scenes you wish to see in games. Nudity will still be visible. It's all going to be hidden. I don't know if I'm going to be. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be able to play this. Wolf's Dungeon. This one's going to be a bit risque. I want to see something. I apologize. Give me just a moment. Well, I mean, technically, it has a thing for it. Anyway, I think I'll have to put my Twitch channel into a mature setting. Give me a moment. Nope. Stop it. Ignore that. Sorry. Let's see. Settings, stream, mature content. Okay. Flood has been busted. Wait, what happened? I'm back at Crash. Oh, yep. I know that name. So I did switch the stream into mature mode. For this one, I feel like I had to. Because of that, let's see. It's just a way for it to say, "Hey, this stream is now considered mature." Basically. There was something else I wanted to do, but I forgot what it was. But I tested this game out, and it was super interesting. I just wanted to share that with you guys. There's something else I wanted to do, but I forget what it was. But why? Well, you know what I mean? Just look at the screen, at the stream, and I'm pretty sure you can simply guess. Anyway, moving on. Oh, that's what I was going to do. I was going to change the game name. This is it. The day you've been waiting for. All of your training has led to this. The creaking of wood around you signals arrival to your destination. A nice soft bed beneath you the whole time means nothing, and there is so much excitement rumbling within you. All of your training, all of the late nights and exams you powered through. When they announced you as the top student, you knew your efforts were paying off. An assignment by the Union as head frontiersman and your very own puffer? We in for a whale of a good time. Uh-oh, don't mention that with 10th Cyclone around. Only the best of the best ever received that honor. And people going to the dangerous frontier, where was it you were going again? You think back to the assignment paperwork. A small hamlet on the edge of the frontier. Not exactly new, but not overly developed. What was it called again? Cloverton, that's right. A small Union presence, a standard monster and human population. Oh, and a wizard, that's right. That part really had you interested. Maybe they could supply you with some cool magitech for the farm. Those new incubators you heard about seem like the most revolutionary inventions since Leor sparked the Crystal Wars, and nobody had to die for them. Maybe you never were too sure about with wizards, though they sounded expensive. I walked out, took a tram, walked around, and now I have no idea where I am. What are you doing? Better to stick to the back-breaking labor you showed you were so good at. Nobody at the Ivory Tower could fling Claude like you. You had the broken windows to prove it, though your herbology professor kept it off the record. The fact you managed to create your own fertilizer that acted as a growth enhancer and aphrodisiac brought you some goodwill with the faculty. That's behind you now. This new world you have entered will be your future. A future full of fun and adventure. Your training taught you not just to cultivate, but to explore and discover. And a little self-defense, too. I bet you'll take to tilling the soil and relaxing at your home with villagers and monsters to keep you company. After all, you fought for your acolytes to get the life you want. And who knows? Maybe Cloverton has something special in it for you. Maybe that fortune teller was right when she told you you would meet your special someone when your life was at its peak. But your life is your own. That much you have made sure of. No mysterious fate guides your path. You forge your own path and leave behind any labels of the past. Who will you be in the cozy town of Cloverton? Start new life. Move around using the WASD keys. Shift to sprint, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. The art style is pretty cute, though. The mercenary slowly wakes up from the slumber of a long voyage. What? Oh, we're here. All right, time to put the old girl to work. He hefts his weapon expectantly. Work doesn't seem like a frontier town will be too that busy to necessitate a sellsword. Ah, some eggheads have hired me to escort them from Cloverton to the depths of the frontier. You know, searching for something they call the health potion or whatever. They always yammer about, the usual, another waste of their time, but another generous payday for me. Stock up before you venture in yourself, chum. It ain't gonna be a Central Kingdom space streets and royal cards in every corner. We're talking dismemberment by sharp claws and eaten whole by sea kings, That's why I chose one with a long handle. It keeps me as far away as possible. You see a mycoid steward busily tending to its cart, checking its inventory. Atop the cart are various goods and scrumptious rations from all across Central Kingdom. A staple selection from the renowned Acta's catering company that supplies long voyage ships with excellent provisions far and wide. As it notices you, it does a small excited twist and turns to face you. And before you can say anything, well, it seems like we're finally at the last stop. Cloverton, the edge of the frontier. Nothing but ever expansive frontier past this area, so I guess you's getting off, huh? What does the planet look like? Ice planet. No, he's a beefy boy. Oh, sounds like micro attack. What station did you go to? I don't remember anymore. Well, the motions of the blue liner make me a bit dizzy, so I ain't so talkative during the early voyage. Before we departed, your homeroom mentor told me to give you this. Shrubstock cold cut acquired. And here's one on the house from Agatha's catering company. Yogurt acquired. And here's an extra for me, but don't tell nobody. Rock chewers acquired. The mycoid steward carefully presents you with a small bag of candy and pats you on the hand like a mischievous grandparent as you take it. Edge of the frontier towns are rough living. I'm sure you can make something great out of this opportunity. I can tell why I got loads of a good feeling about yous. And in case you run out of things to do, keep in mind things are still sort of developing out there. Now go on, your new life awaits, frontiersman. The mycoid steward does a joyful twist and goes back to tend to its food cart before any hellos or goodbyes could be exchanged. You step off the floating whale, feet finding purchase upon the dock, far from the hustle and bustle of Kingdom shipping yard. Cloverton's one whale mooring is only occupied by two figures. You and a candid monster woman looking eagerly at you, her tail whipping from side to side as she closes the distance. Greetings, sailor. It looks like your land legs weathered the trip well enough. You must be the new farmer, am I correct? Yes, I am. Thanks, it was quite a trip. My name's Lummoxfox. Nice to meet you. Who are you? Oh, forgive me. Operations Director Jubilee, at your service. Jubilee finishes her full title with a salute, her heels clicking together, and they would, were it not for her fluffy fur covering them. Cute. Yes, she is adorable. Jubilee takes a deep breath, her shoulders slacking as she seems lost in thought. You smell like chamomile. Oh, thanks, I think. Where are my manners? I'm here to assist you in any official capacity you may need while you transition into your new position as Union Farmer for Cloverton. Wow, that would be incredibly helpful. This is my very first posting, but I'm ready to do my part. Well, that enthusiasm will definitely aid you. There are two tasks I would recommend to you first. You could introduce yourself to the town, or if you find its lure too irresistible, you can head straight to the farm. We're gonna skip introduction. My insatiable lust for veggies cannot make me off any longer. Well, I can't fault a work ethic like that, but if you get a chance later, you'll find them to be great company. Ooh, my homestead. The art style is pretty nice. You're not sure what you're going to do today. Thankfully, it's sunny, so the monsters will be able to spend some time outside. With the barn in poor repair, they've been forced to spend time inside the house. You start preparing some breakfast for yourself and the monsters. Theo. Hey, while you're at it, squeeze me out some of that lemon juice. I'm bloody parched. Damn. Yeah, sure. Wait, who are you? I'm the owner of this lot here you've been squatting in. Name's Theo, you Central Kingdom dandy. What? On the owner of this lot here you've been squatting in. Hope there ain't nothing wrong with you hearing. Now I gotta say, you have been taking pretty bad care of the place. Listen, if I've been given a deed to the site, and as much as I appreciate surprise company, or sharding thud. What the hell is that? That wasn't you? Oh, bloody wasn't. Well, I guess we're gonna check it on it. Alright, so if I suddenly close the game, there is a reason. Whoa, so that's what caused all this noise. What am I going to do with this huge chunk? I hope this thing isn't making my farm unstable. Oh, think Lummoxfox. What do they tell you back in training? It's a bunch of pugnacious pussycats. Huh? Catfolk? Where did the girls come from? Why are you on that island down... Oop. Alright. Damn it! Alright. I was hoping I guess it did say some nudity would still be visible, but oh well. Now I had to find something else. So I guess we'll save that for a Picardo stream then. Yes, boobs. But that's also why I marked it as mature. I'm glad I did that at least. No, don't you... whatever. Boobs. I was hoping it would at least be fur and not, you know, a nipple. At least that's fine. I don't know. It's family friendly. Yeah. I don't think so. I don't know. Nice. You missed boobs. You missed boobs. Oh, we'll play this. I apologize for the small bit of nudity that occurred. We'll get back into that when I stream on Picardo tomorrow. We'll get into all the nitty-gritty stuff. Do a bit more, I suppose. But we're switching game. I didn't saw it, damn it. Well, that's your fault for not paying attention. It was clips, wasn't it? Clipped. Someone said they clipped it. Vlad said he clipped it. Are you not gonna show on screen there, stream? No? Alright, fine. I guess I'll have to do that then. Welcome to Dyson Sphere Program. Did I change the title? No. It's me, but it was me, but that's just what I say. I see. How many of you guys have heard of Dyson Sphere Program? It was pretty popular. No, there are no drugs in this game. Unless you count giant robot titties pecs to be... I don't know. I was going to say something, but I decided not to. Anyway, yeah. 2 point, yes. Tell me when to stop. Whoop. All right, you guys, jerks.
Welcome to the actual universe. You may find it's different from our homeland. Should you be able to adapt to the laws of physics in a short time, I am your advisor and will help you through this mission. Everything here is yours. As one of Cosmo and the pioneer of the Dyson Sphere program, you will explore this cluster step by step. By using the resources here to construct the Dyson Sphere to provide energy for the center brain to maintain homeland, starting from scratch. I have chosen
is it?
a planet for you to start the mission, which has necessary resources for initial development. Now please drive the space capsule to the planet. Now you are about to reach the designated planet.
Altair, is that the Assassin's Creed planet? Oh, well, maybe.
This is Icarus, a lightweight industrial mecha with powerful functionality. You can use the arrow keys or right-click on the destination to control its movement. In this mission, you will manipulate Icarus to travel beyond the stars and create miracles. You can use the same operation to collect resources, such as trees, gravel, etc. In the meantime,
Bye, Shoto.
hold down Shift and right-click to give a series of commands. You receive several items after recycling the space capsule. Click the inventory button in the lower right corner of the screen to open the cabin to view them. You can hold down mouse middle button drag to rotate the angle of view, or slide the...
Or would he be a Templar? I need to start making this stuff. Five. This is basically Factorio met with Satisfactory and then took steroids.
You have created a mining machine to achieve ore collecting automation. Pick it up from the inventory or select it on Gathering of Construction menu to build it. You can use the R key to rotate the mining machine for covering more veins. The more veins covered, the faster the ores will be gathered. If you want to ignore grit snapping, try holding down the Shift key.
This needs power.
Wind turbine. You have established your first power grid. Not all power facility.
Blah, blah. So any basic logistics? I mean, even do upgrades. So what we want is, what is it? 10 of these? Right? Yeah, 10 chips, 10 gears. Satisfactoria, Red Conqueror. No, I just need to wait. There we go.
You have received the sorter and the conveyor belt, which can achieve full automation now. Use the conveyor belt to transport the piled up ores from the mining machine, and the sorter can deliver the ores from the conveyor belt to the smelter for automatic smelting.
We don't have smelting yet, which is fine. That's coming up. We need 20 of those. 10.
When putting a conveyor belt, all you need to do is determine the starting point and the end point of it. In addition, use the up arrow key to lift up one level, and use the down arrow key to drop down one level after the conveyor belt is lifted. Press keypad 0 to reset the construction height of the conveyor belt to the ground. If you don't want the conveyor belt to be attached to the building, you can try holding down the shift key. Energy is required in all mecha activities.
Yeah. My energy is extremely inefficient. Unfortunately, I need a crap ton of items just to do anything. More energy, which is nice. We need automatic metallurgy, yes. Well, anyway, this game gets kind of massive, where you can even build to different planets, different ecosystems, eventually making a Dyson sphere around the sun. I could spend hours playing this. I'm not going to. It's just to show you guys kind of situation. And then maybe we'll come back to this at some point. encasing a planet entirely. Yeah, basically what you can do is take the planet and shove it into
You built a
something else.
storage, which can be used to store cargo. You can manually store or use the sorter to automatically stock the cargo.
I gotta wait. I've run out of energy. That should be good.
The sorter is a transportation connector of cargoes between facilities. It will automatically transport them as long as the supply facility and the receiving facility are bridged. You have done building the first power transmission facility, Tesla Tower. It can carry out short-distance wireless power transmission and expand the power supply area of the...
Yeah. I think I'm just waiting for this to be built. Oh, I also, I did get...
One of your production facilities is not powered. You need to keep it within the power coverage area and supply it with power facilities in order to maintain its normal works.
I also did get the, Resident Evil 7 and Village package. And I'm thinking of doing that Tuesday morning. Playing some Resident Evil 7. What do you guys think? Some Res 7. Ooh, yeah, spooky. I need copper. That sounds like fun. This game can be pretty. Ugh, really? Perfect. And now we have copper. Wonderful. You gotta love progress. So, I wanted to talk to you guys about something. First off, I ended up getting, That seems kind of silly. But I ended up getting a new board game called Five Nights at Freddy's Survive Till 6 a.m. It's a 1 to 2 player game and board game, and I always found those kind of interesting. Just board games you can play yourself. And I'm like, yeah, why not? I have a bunch of board games, weird board games. So I'm a bit of a collector at that point. Interesting, I have to say. Difficult, but interesting. Especially for a one-player game. But I went online and I went to Amazon, and I've always been interested in puzzles. So I got myself the survival logbook. I know that a good portion of it has already been solved, but there are, as far as I know, a majority of it is still left unsolved. I figured we'd take a look at that together when I got it. I'm still waiting for it to be delivered. Next thing, the new book for Fazbear Frights. Oh, thank you. Yeah, posture check. The new Fazbear Frights book is coming up on the 4th. So that's exciting. But I want to talk about the most recent one called The Cliffs. And one of the stories in it called The Broken Wheel. How many of you have actually read these stories in the Fazbear Fright books? Probably know a lot. Oof. It paints such a gruesome picture. To give you kind of an idea of what the story is, you have a robotics class and a bully named Julius and a regular guy, I guess, who's friends to one of the geniuses in the class, called Rudy? I don't remember. Starts with an R. And the whole process is the bully ended up hurting Rudy's friend, the genius. And after a while, they're the only ones left in the classroom, and Julius, the bully, is just berating the normal guy. Well, Julius has made a exoskeleton, basically a wraparound, an exosuit. Not like fully padded, like a robot suit, but simply just the skeletal structure that fits around the limbs. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. And the whole process is that the issue is the robot that the genius's kid made in the class, friends with the main character, was having issues with the exoskeleton controlling it because they formed on the same wavelength, radio wave. And his controller for the robot was rather powerful. But this is explained near the beginning, and you kind of forget about it. And the whole process is that while the bully is berating the guy, he's basically saying, I'm gonna put you in this exosuit and I'm gonna make you do whatever I want because I'm a bully and you're an idiot and ha 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 blah blah blah. You know, just being a little asshole. And God, he's such a dick. Just thinking about it. But anyway, so while he's trying to explain this, he's like, well, I'm going to show you how to do this because I'm so much smarter than you. And starts to put the exoskeleton on. And as he does this, he clicks some things in place, but ends up shorting out his robot, his exoskeleton, and he passes out in a chair. And Rudy, the main character, it might not be Rudy, I might be an idiot. But he goes over and locks the joints in place, so he's not able to unlock himself. And so Rudy basically goes to leave the classroom. Julius wakes up and he's like, get me out of this. And he's not asking nicely. He's being an asshole about it. And Rudy basically just leaves him there in the classroom overnight. And to give you an example of what happens, the story, the breaking wheel, was supposed to be the main story of the book 7, but it was taken out, and the cover art. Let's see. The cover art for it was, it is pretty graphic. So this was was supposed to be the breaking wheel. The breaking wheel. That was supposed to be the title, basically the cover for it. And I saw this, I'm like, wow, that's gruesome. And the whole problem is that the reason why he's like this is because the smart kid's little brother, like a reverse spring to it. And the whole thing is that the smart kid's little brother, they were all hanging out in the house, but the little brother was basically playing with the smart kid's robot with his powerful remote, and he was just apparently they were just watching as the little robot being controlled by the remote ran around in dizzying paces, bashing into walls and moving around in places. And what got me was because I'm like, oh yeah, this is definitely happening, but he should die from it. And then the smart kid's like, hey, watch this. And he takes the controller and then pushes the a switch, and it goes to the robot and pushes another switch, and it says there, now the joints will move unnaturally, bending back and forth unlike a human could. And I'm like, oh, yeah, that's gonna hurt. So you just imagine as the child, the 6-year-old, is rolling with the controller, and you're watching as you're listening as, or you're reading, as the robot contorts itself, slithers along the ground, and goes into unnatural positions. And one of the most terrifying aspects of it is that, it's a FNAF story. And, Julius, obviously dead. It's pretty much hinted at by that point. And, oh, God. Oh. If you don't want to listen, I recommend muting yourself. And when I start the game back up, you just come back. But basically, sounds like a fun time. So what happens is that while they go off to go get sodas, Rudy goes upstairs because his guilt is making him think things are happening when they really shouldn't. They're really not. So he goes upstairs and he looks around, and because he heard that something hitting the house and climbing on it. And as the trio leaves, his friends, he's left alone in the house. So after finding nothing really upstairs, he goes back down and sees the controller on the floor, and then sees that the mini robot is gone. So he looks around and finds that the mini robot is in the miniature house. Well, there's a miniature house, but anyway. And he watches and he goes to reach for it, but the miniature stands up. As the miniature stands up, so does Julius behind the giant miniature house. And he's just... They put so much emphasis on his, slackedness. Almost droopy. I wish I could read a line from it. It's... I've been listening to it. Yeah, he's pretty bloody, protruding bones. Integrated into the general FNAF lore. The stories aren't really that... The stories themselves aren't really that integrated. The Fazbear Fright stories. It's mainly just plot points that help fill in certain gaps to the past, is what Scott Cawthon has said. Is it related to the games? In some cases, kind of. In one of them, you actually have an instance where the supposed burned husk of William Afton was survived in a hospital bed, protected by a spirit. And so from that we can glean that William Afton, after the pizzeria simulator, did not die. Instead, he was kept alive by Golden Freddy. Nice. Right? So basically, yeah, we find out that the whole point of Glitch Trap, and it kind of emphasizes how Glitch Trap came to be when he was supposed to have died in a fire, was the fact that William Afton, who was Springtrap, didn't die in the fire, instead survived thanks to the help of one of the spirits in Golden Freddy, so that he can have horrible nightmares, but hence Ultimate Custom Night, and basically torture him with his existence. keeping him alive through that. And the story goes on to say, we'll take you to where you want to go. A priest was trying to help him. And as he did, they got to a Freddy Fazbear distribution center. Glitch Trap is the scariest MF out there. I don't know about that. He's definitely interesting. But anyway, but yeah, as soon as they enter the warehouse, the distribution center, apparently, William, no, not yet. I'm talking. This is just a chat thing. Yeah, go ahead. Let me grab something. I'll be right back. Sorry. Alright, I'm back. What, Cyclone, you didn't run that ad? Don't worry about it now. Or was I? Nope. God. Dang it, Cyclone. I go give it a couple of minutes. Fired. It's fine, don't worry about it. Anyway, where was I? Oh yeah. So basically, yeah, William Afton is taken to the distribution center, in which case he explodes. He basically, his insides burst, and it emphasizes that his spirit would have gone into the pieces of animatronics that laid around, hence him getting into a circuit board, so on and so forth, to be scanned, to be sent to VR Help Wanted. And where he's at now. But back to the story. The breaking wheel. And the whole point was that it just put so much emphasis on the grayed, cloudy eyes, because in that instance, you just know he's been dead. His shirt's been punctured with the bone fragments jutting out of his skin. And because he died in like an animatronic skeleton suit, like the animatron, the exosuit, his spirit has been basically running on agony and fear and anger because he was locked into it by the idiot. And the whole thing was could have been entirely avoided if the freaking main character had just told his friend, hey, just so you know, I might have locked that bully that tripped you back at the classroom. But I was going to go back and unlock him, but no, he decides to be an idiot and try to harbor everything on himself. But the whole process was horrifying. I loved it. It was so good. It ended rather. And if you're still listening, if you don't want to hear how it ends, go ahead and mute yourself. And I'll hit play or resume when I'm done talking about it. But yeah, what happens is that as Rudy was trying to get away from the corpse of Julius, he kept getting grabbed and tripped up, and Julius just being so much faster because of his exoskeleton, that he basically forces Rudy onto the bed and basically starts to smother him, pressing his like dislocated, broken head, his face mashed into like a pudding, his jaw drooping, and he just presses it to his mouth and throat and just keeps him from screaming, as like his hands and feet are intertwined with the body that's contorted in this metal thing. And he hears downstairs as the trio, the sister, the smart brother, the little brother come home, and the little brother, the 6-year-old, is like, can I play with your robot again? And you just get the sense of dread as you read into it, and it's like, you just look at the next line, he's like, yeah, go ahead, you go nuts, we have all night. And you can just, it doesn't actually say what happens, but I'm like, I got goosebumps. It was, whoo, it was nice. It was pretty horrific, but it was it's a FNAF horrific, and it was rather spooky. Because Julius got his revenge, and I don't know. I have questions about it, but I mean, it's a bad end, and FNAF is known for its bad endings. FNAF is not one to have good endings. I mean, just even the first one was pretty dark, and the first book and the third story of the first book. You have a girl who laments, she's gothic, and but yeah, I'm gonna talk about the first book now, in case you've unmuted yourself. But yeah, if you read the first book and the third story, and they actually made a song on this, but in the first book, you have a girl who's gothic, all black, fantasizes romantic, or uses death as a romantic impulse kind of thing. I'm not really sure how to explain it. She finds the act of death to be romantic, I think is what I mean to say. So she's like into like Edgar Allan Poe, and a lot of poetry involving death is what she's into. But she finds that a friend that she thought she was having a romantic time with didn't respectfully enjoy her company back that way. And so she obviously gets kind of upset about that. And decides to hide herself away on Christmas. Goes out, doesn't tell anybody where she's going, but sneaks back and finds what I can only describe as Funtime Freddy from Sister Location, without Bon on his hand and his stomach open wide. But idiot she is, climbs inside the stomach. Well, the animatronic activates. When it does, it tells her, well, what's up, Millie? Guess what? You love death? I'm here to kill you. And it basically lists off every way that she could die in his belly. And so she has no choice but to choose how she dies. And basically an assisted suicide. Of course, she regrets her decisions. But Funtime Freddy's like, well, you lament about death, and I know you want to die. So I'm here to fulfill your wish, because I want to kill you. And the whole process was, it's just, it's so dark. Just the story of it is just wonderful. If you haven't given the chance to read it or whatnot, I highly recommend it. Actually, I'm going to help Pat out here real quick. Because in his latest episode of Game Theory, I believe he had a link. And I've been listening to it on Audible. And I've actually, a lot of people are saying, well, a couple people are saying that the reader, it doesn't put a lot of effort behind it, but she makes the voices. She makes voices for it. And I kind of enjoy how she's reading it so far. What was I? Sorry, this turned from a look at start play. Pause. Was it this one or was it the one beforehand? That one's for NordVPN.
Hello.
Nope. Epidemic sound? Don't know about that.
Of the games.
Pause. No. Oh well. In any case, you can. There's a free trial available. If you just look up audible.com. So, I mean, there's that. What are you saying? Oh, thank you for the hydrate and the stretch. And the posture check, jeez. So, Goth Girl Forward by Mechanical Bear. Self-forward. She chose that. I mean, probably unwittingly, but still. She crawled inside. Don't put it like that. But yeah, I'd go give it a listen. And the new one that's coming out on the 4th, I'm kind of excited for that. If you liked Goosebumps, I highly recommend giving it a listen. With the free trial, you get like a free credit. And you can just choose one of the books. I'd probably stay away from the Silver Eyes novels and stuff like that. Those are early Scott Cawthon, and those are still pretty terrible, by what I've heard. I don't know, I'm not really feeling this right now. I'm probably done streaming. For the moment. Unless you guys got another game in mind that you wouldn't mind seeing me play. Let's see, what else could I do? I don't know. I kind of just want to talk. Would you guys be okay if I just switch that to a just talk thing? Just chatting. I'll put on some music in the background. I don't really have anything in the background. No, not really. You don't really need any kind of prior. They're all individual. Well, if you do start from the beginning, turn that down a bit. Can you guys hear the music all right? Some nice calm tones. Let me know if I need to turn it up. But yeah, there is some prior knowledge, but only within the books themselves, the Fazbear Fright books. Basically, at the end of every book, you have the Stitch Wraith stories. Also, there is one issue that I found, and I don't know how to report it to them, but Audible has released 1:35 a.m., which is the 3rd book in the series, but the beginning chapters are missing 8 pages. So a good portion of the first story is chunked out. I skipped it until they'd say, "Hey, we fixed this." So, I don't know when or if they'll fix it. It's hard to say. I'll do this. Where are my pictures? Ah, here we go. I love space. Look how pretty that is. Or that one. Oh, jeez. Yeah, whatever. Anyway. Now would be a good time if you guys wanted to ask anything. The heck? That's pretty. What was I talking about before? Oh yeah, right. But yeah, you don't need prior knowledge to read the Fazbear Fright books. Each one contains a story of the Stitch Wraith. 1:35 a.m. has missing chat pages in the beginning. The story 2 and 3. The second and third story of the 1:35 a.m. are pretty decent. I still recommend getting the book, and when it fixes, just go back and read 1:35 a.m. I heard that one's kind of boring. And basically, you have a doll named Eleanor or whatever. And just it didn't seem that interesting to me. I didn't read it, or I didn't listen to it because of the missing pages, but Matt Pat kind of ruined it a bit. Basically, I just listened to him while I worked. Well, anyway, been streaming for 2.5 hours. Tired. Might grab a nap. I gotta see what's going on upstairs. I didn't really have anything else planned. I'm just gonna hang out for a bit and enjoy your guys' company. And I do thank you guys so much for joining me for all these streams. I know you don't really have to. I thank you for your support for when I was trying to get affiliate, but the fact that you guys just stuck with me past that really means a lot. So I do thank you. I do hope that I continue getting your guys' support. No, I'll be fine. I might grab a nap, but I don't really need full sleep. Ooh. This is I say as I yawn. um. So yeah, tomorrow, I want to do an art stream. So tomorrow morning, I will be posting a link to my Picardo stream on Discord. It will not pop up. I don't think there's a way to have it all automatically do it. But I do hope to see some of you guys there. I did get Resident Evil 7, which I guess I'll play Tuesday morning. I will be playing sometime tonight, basically give or take 12 hours from now. So Red Dead Redemption 2. We're going to continue that. It's going to be an off and on thing. This is me just testing the waters for the evenings. Because I get some people who join during the beginnings of the nights, but not in the middle of the nights. That's up to you. I don't really blame you if you miss it. People have their own lives to attend to. That's why I'm trying to, kind of bring it all together. I know some people can't really join. Sick quotation marks. Cough, and now you're all sick. Oh, jeez. But I mean, like, I want to put myself more out there for people who enjoy what I do. And I mean, oh no, the corona. Oh god. But I appreciate what you guys joining me, and I really do appreciate that. How many times can I say appreciate before you guys get sick of it? Also, I have been thinking of doing a drunk stream. I don't drink normally. I mean, I got drunk once, and that was taking shot after shot of vodka. I don't drink. I barely smoke. You're depreciating the appreciate. But let me know what you guys think about that. I would love to hear like your guys' feedback and what I do. I know I usually ask a lot about it on stream. Like, you guys okay with this, or what kind of games do you guys feel like you'd want to watch next? And I appreciate your guys' feedback. And I just there's 4 shots of whiskey and Captain Morgan. I should tell you guys some stories about me. I don't have a whole lot. Oh, I guess there is one thing. So I've only ever had 2 relationships in my life. Didn't have any kind of situation growing up in high school. My first relationship, believe it or not, I made a posting on Craigslist for a date. And I actually managed to grab a date, and she lived nearby me. And we actually stayed together for several months. But we only ever was able to hang out every other weekend because she worked and I didn't drive. And she lived 2 hours away. Oh, about an hour away. But that's a story for another time. But I ended up meeting a girl named Catherine. Yeah. I ended up meeting a girl named Catherine through one of my best friends, and my wife lived 22 hours away. Wow. That's a distance. It's about... Hell, I can make a trip from Ohio to Florida within like 14 hours. So that is definitely saying something. Australia is a big place. Definitely. It's one of the largest islands. Or next time over in Australia. Right. Anyway. But yeah. So I spent about a year with Kitty. Situations arose. I got kicked out. She moved in with her friends. 2 towns, actually. She moved in with her friends, and I went back to my single life that I've kept. I haven't had a relationship since I was 21, and I'm 30. So about 9 years alone. I'm okay with that, though. Nobody cares. The other places in between, mainly a place called Canberra. I'm sure the people on Canberra cares. Splooshy Mains, what's up? Sorry, I was just talking about myself. I'm not really playing anything now. AKA our capital. Right. But anyway, we never had a girlfriend. Boyfriend? So you're better. Oh, I don't know. I mean, I've had relationships online and stuff. They don't work out. I'm not good at long distance relationships. The situation with Kitty, I moved in my own apartment while she... Sorry, someone's vacuuming. But yeah. So when I moved in my own apartment, a few months went by, and I get a Facebook message from her saying, I made a mistake. I shouldn't have kicked you out. I miss you so much. But at that point, I feel like we both knew this, but there wasn't really the spark, you know? The relationship was just not going to work out anymore. We hung out for a little bit, every now and then, but she eventually stopped coming over. We kept in some contact, but eventually we stopped talking to each other. On a plane and screamed 69 times that you have a boss, strange figures known as the police will tase you. And you'll wake up in a place called jail with a man named Tyrone who hopes you drop the soap. Oof. Yeah, it's definitely an issue. But yeah. Well, anyway, where I was going with this story is recently, apparently, people are allowed on planes these days. Who knew? But anyway, ended up finding out that Kitty had passed away. Yeah. She ended up having a infected root canal. Infected tooth. and it kind of clotted to her brain, and she passed away recently. And I just felt the overwhelming sense of loneliness. The last time I spoke to her, I live in Ohio. I am right between the border of Ohio and the border of Indiana is a very small town. Like, the only thing there is a post office. Post office and a park and a gas station just about a mile away. If you I actually had an issue with teeth like that before. I had a broken wisdom tooth in my bottom left, and a busted and a wisdom tooth that was growing in sideways on my right bottom. And so after a while, it got so painful because it kept getting infected again and again. And I went to the doctors, got antibiotics, held off on going to the dentist because I hate the dentist as well. And and I had no real insurance for a dentist. But it got so bad that I was basically crying because of how much it hurt. And I can only imagine the pain that she was in during that time. You know, to have that, because I still remember that pain. Ooh, interesting. That sounds painful. But in any case, I got those removed. I got the root canal. Yeah, teeth suck. Definitely. But actually, the last time I talked to Kitty was 4 years ago, I think. And we had a smoke. We walked. She stayed the night over the weekend. I took her back. And I'm talking about a 2-hour drive forward and back. Oh, jeez. That sucks. Situations like that just suck to happen. I guess if we're gonna switch the talk to dental issues, I actually ended up, when I was little, I hated the pain of my baby teeth coming out. And so I had some canines that I think they were canines. But I had canines that were loose. So when I was, I don't know, how old was I? 9? I think I was about 9. I went to the garage, and I basically felt the tooth wiggle. It wasn't like a terrible wiggle. Like, it was still pretty sturdy. But I got tired of it because it freaking hurt. And it was the 2 canines on either side of my top teeth. So what I did was I took my fingers and I just yanked. And I pulled both of those teeth out super early. Well, it wasn't a good idea. Yeah, it hurt, but I felt overwhelming relief because they no longer pained. But in any case, it was a bad idea because, well, my adult teeth were growing in. Yeah, my adult teeth were starting to grow in. But during that time that I had pulled them out early, the issue is that my other teeth decided to close in. And so my other teeth, deciding it had nowhere else to go, decided to grow inward. Oh yeah. So I ended up having my canines grow behind my row of teeth. And I lived with that for so many years. And when I started working at Yamada North America, which is a car factory, well, they make car parts. Lots of grease, and it long hours, little pay. But in any case, they offer dental, so I'm like, yeah, screw it. I want to get these teeth taken care of. And this is about the time I was like, I want to stream again. This is before, you guys helped me out. And so I thought, because when I hear my own voice on my recordings, I hear the long S's and the way I talk, and I do try to better enunciate myself, because I tend to mumble a little bit like this. I feel like, I don't know, it feels like I have somewhat of a stutter, but it just feels like it. I had a similar problem. Well, I didn't pull it out early, but one of my teeth came out quite early, and a tooth replacing it didn't come through right away, so the two other teeth next to it took up the space, and that late tooth had to come out behind both the others. Yep. Basically the same situation. It was an issue during my time growing up. I deal with a lisp as well. Possibly why Cyclo says we sound similar. Maybe. I hate it, honestly. And maybe I should take classes to get the lisp taken care of. I don't think it's a lisp. I think it's something else. But it feels like I hang on to my S's for too long. I don't know. Maybe I still say it's the accent. I don't really think I have an accent. I don't know. But yeah, I recently took out, because the issue was that also with the voice, with how my tongue collided with my teeth. Every time I sneezed, I basically bit my tongue, and it sucked. So after I got my teeth removed, my two top teeth, took them forever to do it, because they're like, well, yeah, we can't really see it, so we're not going to be able to take it out until we get an expert in here. And so after putting it off for weeks and weeks, I go in, I'm like, yeah, I'm just here to see what you guys can do to take out these top two teeth. We definitely have an accent. You know what? I'll believe you on that one, I guess. It's like in Kentucky. They don't know they have an accent until someone points out they have an accent. Did you know Markiplier used to live in Ohio? Actually, a lot of YouTubers and streamers were surprisingly started in Ohio. Isn't that weird? And Ohio is so boring. I think it's because it's boring that people are like, I want to do this. Ohio is a potato state. That's what I think. It's like the place to get away from. It's a place where you live. It's a place where when you get old, it's nice to come back. Ohio. No, it's Ohio. Ohio. I know Ohio is a Japanese phrase. Easily confused though. Nihongo ga skoshi wakarimasu. I learned a bit of Japanese while I was at Yamada, North America. I only know that phrase because the plant was owned by Japanese people. Not to sound bigoted, racist, or anything, but I mean, I don't know how else to phrase it. I like that. I like that idea. Neil Armstrong going to space just to get out of Ohio. That's funny. But yeah, Nihongo ga skoshi wakarimasu means I understand Japanese a little. Nihongo ga is Japanese. Nihon, Japan. Anyway. I don't mean to bore you guys. It's probably... Well, anyway. Please let me know if there's anything else you guys want to do. I'll let you guys... Oh, yeah, that's right. I wanted to show you guys this one. I don't know if it'll work. Oh, I don't. What? I thought I had it installed. Ah, jeez. Well, maybe next time. Yamate kudasai. Aha, I caught them. He went to space, but not the moon. The moon is in space, technically. So is the Earth. The Earth is also in space. So that means we've all been in space. All right. Well, I'll let you guys go. I'm sorry for taking up so much of your time. Thank you guys again for joining me. If I wake up in time, I'll definitely let you guys know I'm streaming this evening. Earliest would be at a 8 p.m. EST. Latest, probably midnight. Thanks. I won't have that decent of a nap. I have a cookout I need to attend in regards to family here in about 3 hours, 2 hours. Imagine going to a moon to escape where you're from. I'll work in 10 hours, so I'm going to go play some more games. Alright, have fun, Cyclone. Anyway, thank you guys so much for joining me. I do hope to see you guys at least for my drawings. Tomorrow, I do want to focus on doing a new emote. I think we have the option to do another new emote. So I want you guys' opinions on that. Because I figured that would be a lot of fun. I was thinking Tank-chan. Tank-chan or the words "Eat Dad." I don't know, whatever you guys feel like kind of really speaks about my my channel, about my content. I want beans. I don't know how to illustrate beans. Foxy beans. Toe beans. Well, the character that I use for my streams, you know, I call him Lum now. The person, you know, Lum doesn't really have toe beans. He's just a person with fox ears and a foxtail. But we can discuss that tomorrow. So I do hope I see you guys next time. Have a good night, and